common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, what's going on? We are live. What's up, Ernest? No, I really don't think I'm having issues. I had some earlier, but I reset everything. But you know, I got 120 windows open here in front of me and 8 screens. What's up, Sir Best? Bedtime. All right, we got some selling coming in like we kind of thought there would be. What we got? Bitcoin 31,780. We talked about overnight maybe having some bids in at 29,000. So those have not been hit. We did pick up some Ethereum at 950. Litecoin at 128. What's up, Paul? Paul, I know we had a question of you, so reply to an email because I had a slight issue. And so far so good. Picking up some cheap things here. I think there is some type of bounce here. If we look at, let's go to the 4 hour. You're right, I'm a little jumpy, it looks like. Everything's still good. Yeah, you're right, Rob. There's really no panic. It doesn't seem. Here's what we was looking at earlier. I called lower left-hand corner. I was looking at a wave 3 to end up there at 42,000. That is what happened. I had shown support at 28,000. I just threw in 29,000 because Bitcoin's been holding higher than normally expected on some of these pullbacks that we have. So I was kind of throwing a 29,000 support in there. I think that'll be a wave 4, but I do think probably we just hit an A down of a triangle and we could mouse around here and do a triangle for wave 4 before we head to new highs again. So if you can see that on the lower left-hand corner, or we could have a flat correction where we, I mentioned we could just do 28 to 42,000 violently for a sideways wave 4. But again, we do Wyckoff here. So let's go back to the main chart in front of you. Bitcoin USD, 1-day Bitfinex. We follow Bitfinex because we like the way the technometer works. So, you know, 38's a buy signal. We're at 40.8, so we haven't gotten a buy signal there as of yet. If we look at Bitcoin USD consolidated, volume from 100 plus exchanges. Cool, Paul. What's up, Warton? So here's Bitcoin USD consolidated. You can see tech 42.58. So we're getting no extreme selling. That's why I can't get really a buy signal off of Wyckoff. But I do think down here you're going to get some value, but let's see if they're going to dunk them one more time. Bitcoin USDT consolidated. Tech's going to be 43.7, which is no help either. I knew Willie Wood reported a couple things. Yeah, Andres. I think you got to be on your desktop to see that, but I was just wanting that to have like a 3-minute Bitcoin chart is really all I was doing there. It might help if I blow it up like that. That might help for the wave 4 triangle. Or as I said, it could be an ABC flat. Or the sell-off down here could be all of wave 4. That wouldn't surprise me either. Volume shouldn't be a problem, but I do hear you, Ernest. I'd have to check on that when we're done because I shouldn't be having that issue. So again, let's look at intraday on volume. Because everything's kind of just been in sync on the way down. So here's Bitcoin USDT consolidated 5-minute price and volume. You can see here really no divergences, everything kind of moving together. So no real reason to jump on a buy as of yet for any type of divergence. If we go to Bitcoin USD consolidated, let the 1 month load. Going to see really nothing here either. You can see volume and price just really down, moving down together. If you caught a couple earlier shows, this is Bitcoin USD Bitfinex. This one was interesting because on the ride from 28,000 to 42,000, volume did not follow it on Bitfinex. The only exchange that really did that. You can see here the OP, which is Optimism Pessimism Index, the Wyckoff had came up with 1920s. You can see here the volume did not rally when Bitcoin took off. Then now we're having selling coming in. So I don't know if that was, I guess I thought it was whales sold into that rally and institutions were buyers. And then the whales have continued selling all the way to today. So that's my thought. Cool, Ernest. So that's my thought. Let's look at Ethereum USD consolidated, see how the volume's looking there. 1 month chart. Now the last rally on Ethereum up there to that 1340 top. Again, you can see on Bitcoin USD, volume wasn't able to follow that up, which made that a little suspect. And then now the selling, no real buy signal on the bottom. Ethereum's technometer again is not oversold. We did do a buy there at 950 just because that's previous fourth wave support. A couple Elliott wave objectives there. Here's Ethereum USDT consolidated, 5-minute intraday, 1 month. You'll see here, same type of thing. Ethereum continued higher and price didn't follow it. Or the volume did not follow the price up. Made that a little suspect up there at 1300. And then now we've had the sell-off. So no buy divergences on the bottom. For the hell of it, let's go ahead and look at Litecoin USD. I guess with today's action, we would have to do the oh, dang, my sounds aren't working. That's not cool. I had a little issue this morning, so. Now here's Litecoin. You can see that Litecoin had no one chasing the rally in Litecoin. And you'll see here today, though, on the last sell-off, volume did not go to new lows. So maybe the worst is over on Litecoin. Plug my sounds back in here. So maybe the worst is somewhat over in Litecoin, because volume didn't follow it up there, but I got a feeling Litecoin, USDT. Let's see what it did. And you can see here, volume didn't follow Litecoin up either. And same type of thing though at this morning's low, this afternoon's low, the volume did not come down to the new low. So maybe Litecoin's trying to put in some type of bottom here, or at least versus Bitcoin possibly. So we're gonna look at a few stocks here. Mostly our stock general market technometers are a little bit above neutral. So really no reason to, I don't think, sell yet. We are getting some selling. Here's our pro traders. We had keys up another 375 or so. So we're still on keys. PAGS, as I mentioned, is slowed up there at the highs. We're down a couple today. I thought it would still dig in and work higher. TRIP has been somewhat sideways today. Unchanged, holding solid gains. We're long dust, which is short the miners, gold miners. It's up a little bit today. We're sticking with that. We've been talking about a dollar bottom for a while, and you can see here that we've had a good 4 days off the bottom. Today was up a little bit more than we are now, but I think the dollar still could try to work higher. I know, what do we got here? I was going to look at earlier. I mean, AMD is having a big day today. That's one that we was looking at, but had not got on. Looks like we did have a backup to a creek there at 90. Now we're back to new highs for the move to 98. That's one that maybe has gotten away from us here. Here's been another strong one, Penn National, 102. Things are overbought, but that's had an unbelievable rally. Had a chance at that at 82 last week. Missed that one as well. We did talk about the TLT, which is the 20-year Treasury. It is deeply oversold down here, but no reason to strongly buy. I do think it'll try to bounce. Aaron, if you don't have any Bitcoin, I would definitely nibble on some here. 31,900. I'd probably do at least 33% of what you're wanting to invest in Bitcoin. I'd do it now in case we don't fall much more. Let's bring up XRP because I know some people here are going to ask for that. XRP USD. Came back down to 25 cents. You can see here the LP hit another new low this morning on that sell to 25. Our price is holding, so I still, XRP, as we know, has got a lot of news, higher risk, but I think that one's probably okay to hold here. XRP USDT. These are the intraday charts showing price versus volume. A move's got to have volume behind it or it's not going to last. No real divergences there. So not much to talk about there. Let's load the daily back up. See what the XRP USD technometer is. What up, young boss? I think you just invest what you can afford to lose or that you want to invest. If you're planning on investing X amount of dollars, I'd invest 40% of it right now, and I'd buy more on any break. Technometer on XRP USD is 44.30. So not a raging buy, but again, it wouldn't bother me if Bitcoin broke down again to 29,000 or so, and I think that'd be a good place to enter some more longs. Digibyte. Nick gave a buy on that this morning. He can say it, but I think he caught the low. Basically, I think it was 0.02210 or so. So I think he caught the low exact. You can see here, the OP is hitting new lows for the move, while Digibyte keeps making higher lows. And you got an oversold technometer at 36.78. So I'll go with Nick on that Digibyte buy. We're at 0.023510. Again, I think he bought 0.02210 maybe. We've got a lot going on here today. So here's Digibyte USDT. What's up, JR? What's up, Richism? So here's Digibyte USDT, same thing, new low on the OP. Again, that shows sell pressure. So there's been lots of selling in here, but price is holding higher, which is normally bullish. And then if you get a technometer that's oversold, here it's 41, so not oversold. It was oversold back at this previous low. Not as near oversold as Digibyte USD, but right there. And then our software is bringing in volume from 140 exchanges, I think. So we tried to get a real good view on total volume. Time to buy when it was 4,000, yeah. That would have been the better time, correct. The volatility can't push you away. Just pull back your position size. Aaron, I mean, we use Coinbase Pro and Binance US if you're in the US. I would use those two. Binance US has cheaper trading fees. Normally, in our Discord, we're talking about 75% HODL, 25% trade. And HODL's not forever, it's just for a long time. We will give some HODL trades once in a while. Anybody else got any crypto? I'm going to bring up Link USD. I'll go through some cryptos here if anybody has anything they want to look at. Bitstamp, I don't really use that much. I got a few friends that do. I'm going to go over some more crypto, and then we'll take some stock requests if you want to look at them in the Wyckoff software. Again, Wyckoff had his own institute, 1920s, that I have taken over. So the optimism, pessimism, force, and technometer are proprietary to Wyckoff. So you're welcome, Ernest. Appreciate you being here. Here's Link USD, same thing, new low on the OP, price holding, it looks a lot like Digibyte. Technometer, not really oversold, but as close as it has been recently. We are going to do Zen USD. XLM next. BNB. Some reason it looks like my Zen chart is not going to load. Might not be able to do that, guys. Zen I might not be able to have, so we'll see here. Here's XLM loading. If I remember, Nick gave a sell on. If you own that, he didn't own it, but he gave a sell on it around 30. Don't think we've mentioned buying it back. What's up, Blizzard? Philip. So Link, OP kind of moving in lockstep. 43.76 neutral. So big green bar up and a nice ABC pullback. So that one wouldn't bother me either. Here or a little bit lower. BNB, we've been on that one since what, 24 or something? And all their staking rewards that Nick's been on, that's been a home run for him in our Discord. BNB, USD, really new low on the OP again for the volume. Technometer kind of neutral. That is a quick sell-off off the high. Here's BNB USDT. Maker, let me see if Maker's in my list here. I'm not sure it is. I know that one took off the other day. Here's BNB Technometer 43, which is oversold as we've had it on this chart. Really not much to add on BNB. Maker is not in my system. Let me make a note of that, see if I can add that. Neo USD. Bitcoin 31,685, not doing much while we're broadcasting. Neo USD. OP, again, new low. All these alts have the same look on volume configurations. Technometer neutral. No real help there. Let's look at Neo USDT, see if there's anything on that chart. Neo USDT, neutral tech. No help on Neo. Dash USD. Dang, I knew Dash had exploded after getting some people knocked out of it, but I didn't know it went that high and that low. So that's Dash USD. So that might have been a couple exchanges wicked. New low OP. Technometer 42.5. Again, not much help on these. Dash USDT. Be nice for Dash to hold here. Neutral technometer. New low OP. Again, not much help there. Ethereum, we had to buy at 950. We'd placed overnight, so we have gotten that. Ethereum is 970, so I'd be a buyer here or lower if Bitcoin can break to a new low for the move today. With all that said, I'm going to run a quick disclaimer.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
I am a registered investment advisor, so I got to run some disclaimers. Stay out of trouble here. We do manage stock portfolios and crypto portfolios for clients. If you're interested in the private client group, You can go to wyckoffsmi.com to look at what we do for stocks, and learncrypto.io for crypto. The Black Bay Group is my investment advisory firm. XRP we had looked at. SXP, I made another note to put that in my system. I don't have SXP in it at the moment. I'm sure this is mostly crypto people here probably watching. Anybody got any stocks I want to look at real quick? We'll go through a couple stocks. I'm sure somebody's going to say Tesla. Everybody and their mama's got that. Here's Tesla, about what, 65 off the high. I'd mentioned yesterday that the rally in the price did not have volume behind it, which made it a little suspect. So I'd stick with that at the moment. Technometer was overbought, but that's been a strong stock. So don't want to give a sell on Tesla. All right, let's see what I got in the software. I don't run every symbol in the software. Here's SPCE, I do have it here. We're gonna pick up like a 9-month chart. Kind of a little bit of buyback here at 18 and a half. Otherwise, OP and price kind of moving together with a 48 technometer, so we did have an oversold technometer back here, 24 and change, a couple of weeks ago at the current price. So not one of my favorite ones since it came off that high that hard. CXW is not in my system. I want to make notes, try to get these added. Anybody that's asking, in case you come back and ask again. We're going to try to stay on this, maybe trying to do some 2 o'clock updates. Here's SBE. Started, sitting down at 10 or so doing nothing and just came alive. Volume has come in behind the move. Technometer 48.4. Nothing glaring there for me to give you. DraftKings. I mean, down to 47 or so. We did have an oversold technometer a week ago. Probably would key off that low if I was long. That one has lagged behind some of these other gambling stocks, I believe, so nothing strong there. PLTR also not in my system. Electron, sorry about that. Wi-Fi is not in the crypto either. I don't really trade the Wi-Fi. AVGR, let me see if I've got that one in here. Nope. AVGR I'll get tomorrow if you're on here. What's up, G Money? AVGR I'll put in the system for tomorrow. Here's BCH, USD on the crypto side. A wild chart there. OP once again hitting a new low. Technometer coming into oversold. Not quite there yet. Most of these charts are saying the same thing, basically. 32,076 Bitcoin. Lower left is the 3 minute. Let's just put a 1 minute Bitcoin chart over there. Okay, Bitcoin or BCH USDT consolidated 43 in the technometer. Again, no help. NIO. What was it? Some bank here jumped on that this morning, or some investment firm, saying it was a good competitor to Tesla. OP hitting new lows, so good volume behind the move. Technometer 48, that one looks strong. That was one that should have been gotten on Friday when it broke to new highs. Might get a chance to get that maybe on a pullback. NEO gonna dip? I'm not sure about that. Hard for me to buy it up here at new highs on news from an analyst, so I probably would have to wait. ACTC is not in my system. Well, Alibaba took some more wood today. Let's bring that one up because that's one I was talking about. Maybe try to nibble on down here. We had a buy area down here at what, 222 or so. We're setting at 229. Again, not much to say here again on the OP and the technometer. Technometer is 46. We've been in a downtrend here. We'd like to see that downtrend taken out before we got too aggressive. DraftKings I just gave, it looks kind of neutral to me. Let's go back to ADA. ADA USD. That chart price alone looks constructive. OP hitting new low. Technometer coming down to 38.26. I know I had said the other day I would look on that in a little deeper pullback. I'd be looking at that one here. Coming down to oversold. Price holding with a diverging volume. So ADA, I think you should be okay on ADA here, or slightly lower. Chris Budd, if your login should work, there should be no problem. If you can't log in, hit me up on the online chat at learncrypto.io or wyckoffsmi.com, and I'll make sure you're back in. But if you've got your same ID or same email and password, there should be no problem. Anybody that buys a course has lifetime access. I don't know about Baba. I mean, that stock would be a lot higher if it wasn't for the news. So the price on Baba probably includes some of that news. Or if really bad news comes out, then I would buy that break. Because that stock would be a lot higher if it wasn't for already some negative news. On ADA USDT, technometer not as oversold. Not quite as glaring as a buy, but I think still okay. DNT USDT consolidated. Pretty low volume, but it came alive there, I guess, with a triple. Retracing it all back down. Really low volume on DNT, so tough for my indicators to give me a lot of help. Again, new low on OP, price holding. That one wouldn't scare me here. Tesla, I just said that, I said this yesterday that I couldn't add much except that the volume didn't follow the last rally up. So there's Tesla. Go to the 9-month chart. You can see here the OP and price is moving together, except for this last run from 650 to 850. Made that maybe a little suspect. Technometer's 48. I'd have no buy in Tesla. What's up, Scanda Media? Let me give you a wrench. Bitcoin 31,676, falling off a little bit here. Ethereum 977, Litecoin 122.75. If you're long Bitcoin and down in price, yeah, I would hold for a further upswing. DKNG stock, I mean, I think that's probably still a good one. I have nothing on it really short term now to talk about. Charts didn't show much. I've been more like on PEN, on PENN, more so than DraftKings. I think the stock market's got a lot of margin debt, a lot of bullish sentiment, so I think we need to pull back somewhere here. I didn't think today was the start, but we got to see about that. I really am looking for a top though soon on stocks, maybe a month or two down, get rid of some of the bullishness and the margin debt, and then probably dig in and blow to new highs again. So, and then that would also entail Bitcoin continuing to explode to new highs. Link I had showed, not much to show on Link, except I think chart pattern still looks good. YFI probably be more of a question for Nick. Lucas Staleras, we had a buy on Ethereum at 950 and Litecoin 128. We're trying to buy Bitcoin a little bit lower probably, but it probably wouldn't hurt to nibble here if you are under-owned on Bitcoin. I don't have any bullish divergence on Bitcoin. I'm not showing anything glaring to tell me I've got to buy it right here, right now, except that I do think there's Elliott wave support down here. Would like to see some selling come in while price holds. That would make me more comfortable. Here's ETC USD consolidated. Roger, what's up? I mean, did have some volume coming in. Again, this thing's been a really low volume coin here. So not much to add. Too low a volume. Here's ETC USDT. Let's see if the same thing. We got a little more volume here. Bitcoin back to 32,000. Quick $400 rally. New low in the OP, as most of these alts are doing. New low in the force. Technometer 43. So still maybe a little too early on a few of these alts. Right, Nick is right now on the Wyckoff SMI Learn Crypto. That's him talking. We're gonna probably try to. He's gonna still go back to duo shows or me zoom him in. So the virus has kind of screwed up our normal crap. Now we're getting some spam coming in, I would say. A bunch of new viewers. Wow. I don't know if we can get those people knocked out of here or not. First time I've seen that. Chat box just went to hell. Okay. Don't worry about chatting. That's interesting. 32.2 on Bitcoin. I guess we won't be taking any more viewer requests. I'm going to run a Who Was Richard D. Wyckoff, and I'm going to see if I can do something about this spam. But I'll be right back in 2 minutes.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907 I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and created the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff Stock Market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.
All right, maybe I did see someone said I could change the spam rating, so I'm going to see if I can figure that out. I've never seen that. Haven't been doing YouTube as much as normal, so I'll check that out. Appreciate it, Connor, Chris, trying to stop some of that. Bitcoin quickly, 32,636. Ethereum back to 1,000. Litecoin knocking on 126. Yes, Ethereum's going to go up with Bitcoin. Percent-wise, probably outpace it. And I will check on those stream settings to try to stop some of that. I've never seen that much spam come across, so I'm sure I got a computer guy that'll help me on that. So Bitcoin 32,800, trying to come alive here again. Would have loved to seen a break below 30,000 there, but we'll see if we can still get that. If we don't accelerate here, then we might have still one more little pullback. Again, Nick has given the patreon.com/learncrypto $40 a month if you want hesitant trades real time. If you want stock trades real time, go to wyckoffsmi.com to the Pro Trader store, $40 a month. If you have the crypto Discord, you can get the stock one for only $20 a month. What's up, John? On cloud, any of the cloud companies like Crowdfire or Cloudflare, some of those I do. Appreciate it, Roger. Make it rain. Yeah, they did make it rain right there. Damn. 32,850 Bitcoin. That's probably all I've got right now. Appreciate everybody supporting. Again, we're going to try to do this 2 o'clock in the afternoon for YouTube, and then for Discord, we'll do our own private ones. That's all we got. I'm going to run a commercial on our private client group. And then I did add I'm going to first run our thanks for tuning in. Some people will recognize this from before, and then I'm going to run the crypto ad. So appreciate it, guys. CGC looked like it came out of Wyckoff accumulation and all weed stocks. We had showed that before. Chris Bud, the Discord is patreon.com/learncrypto. Pay the $40 a month, and then Nick will send you the link to the Discord. House party, hopefully this coming summer. We got the pool, everything ready to go. We were ready for it. So, Hank, let me give you a wrench. All right, guys.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.
Let's see how they doing at us.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100+ crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.